Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd actually go through my collection of Super Tarts now that I've done the month of majority Super Tarts melting. And you know, I've destashed some things that a friend of mine has already said she wants to purchase. But so the things I'm going to show you are only the things I'm keeping after this whole month of melting. Really happy I did what I did. I know I've said that before. I had a lot of Super Tarts items I was holding on to for not really any particular reason. There are some, there's some things, obviously, I don't necessarily, if there were only one clam of it, I didn't want to melt it because I wanted to get more of it because I know it to be a favorite of mine. But now looking back at things, I wanted to show you guys what I have left, and you'd be surprised. There's a lot, don't get me wrong, I do understand that there's a lot, but there are a lot of multiples, so it'll show you what I really do enjoy. And I might have to reach over and grab some stuff because, I mean, there's quite a bit still left. I'm happy to say and announce that the bin that I had this originally in, which was overflowing, and it had clams and bam bags on top of the lid as well that didn't close, now closes perfectly fine. Mind you, I do have some Super Tarts still coming to me between my friend Christy and an order I made with my friend Heather. But with that said, I feel very good about what I did this last month. So I want to show you guys what I have left. The one thing I have not touched is my mouse ears Super Pan. I did not touch that at all for the month of April, but I do enjoy that one very much. But I'm really hoping to maybe cut that up a little bit and melt for the summertime. And so then we have another favorite of mine. This is probably one of my favorite coffee scents from Super Tarts. This is Cappuccino and Coconut Cream Pie Predator. I really enjoy this one. I enjoy coffee predominant scents. Like, I want the coffee note to be the most dominant, the most punch pow of that home fragrance to anything else that might follow. So I really do enjoy this because I definitely get the like the espresso in a cappuccino. And with that said, I have my friend Heather and I went together. I haven't chopped this off, obviously. Look at this, so cool on the finger there. This is the Predator half of a Super Pan. So this is just to show you again that I absolutely love Predator. So that's just a multiple of that one type of thing. Violet is peppermint, cotton candy, and blackberry. Now, I love Brandy's peppermint and I love Brandy's blackberry. So cotton candy is just sort of like rounded up kind of thing together for always. I really love this one, and so therefore I still have my half pan of violet. I think it's violet. Anyway, so again, look at how creative that is. There's all sorts of fun things on there. So that is a multiple because of course I have a lot of it. And then next up, whoops. Oh, so many, I'm dropping them. Of course, why not? So, and anything that you see with a check mark on the top right side was a purchase from Wax Wednesday, which is Wednesday once a year that Brandy does a big sale. So you see the one on the far left has the check mark and everything else is regular. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I love Go to Sleep as well. I actually do enjoy this pink sugar blended with our sweet lavender cream. I like to blend this as well, but this is also very good on its own. Again, I like it so much that have a half a pan again still that I purchased when Heather and I went together and we split the other half. Like, she took the other half, I took this half. There's so many kitty things all over it, so it's super cute. So this is a half pan of Go to Sleep. My table is very tippy. Let's see what we got here. Oh, right. There's so much stuff here, you guys. It's unreal. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, I only just melted a couple pieces. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. It's allergy season. Oh, part of my nose. I may. Excuse me. So anyway, Jackal. I've only melted a couple of cubes from this bam bag, and I know it's an absolute favorite. It's blackberry preserved zucchini bread and toasted mallow, which is marshmallow. This is beautiful. I had bought this band bag thinking, oh, I like the sounds of it. I'd never even tried it before, but I bought it in part of a pre-order for a band bag with my friend Heather. We went together on an order. I hadn't melted it, but then there was a super pan pre-order, and Heather and I went halvesies on a super pan order, and so I've half a super pan in Jackal. I am not regretting one bit getting this. This is fantastic. Beautiful scent. I am very happy. If that were to come back in BAMs, or I might even get a full super pan down the road someday, because it's, to me, that good. Sorry, my nose. I have to like, ugh. Stupid allergy seasons. I know lots of people have the same issue. Again, a very similar thing. I had not melted this scent at the time when I purchased 2 of these Lord of the Melts Middle Earth, which is dirt, rosemary, and fresh mint leaf. And I've said this before, I got more of the dirt than the rosemary and fresh mint leaf, but I did melt 2 cubes during the month of April, during my Super Tarts melting basket. And I like this, definitely. I think I have lots because I had, I've also purchased a pre-order for a band bag in it as well. So I like this, but I think this is more than enough for me because I'm only going to use this, if I have a headache, which I don't get them very often. My big thing is, I don't think, knock on wood, I'm very healthy for the most part. But when I get a headache, 9 times out of 10, it's from dehydration. So when I feel like I get headache coming on, the first thing I do is down like 3 huge glasses of water, give it half an hour, and generally they go away because it is dehydration. And the 1 time out of 10, it is actually like a really bad tension headache or something like that. So I won't need to purchase any more of these too soon from now. I think that's probably enough. Oh, there's so much stuff here, you guys. But I'm really, again, like I said, I'm really happy with how I did for that month. Let's see here. Let's just do a couple clams before we go too much further. Happy birthday. You see the check marks on both the top corners again. Happy birthday in the smallest writing ever. It is fluffy buttercream icing, sweet strawberry filling, and white birthday cake. It's beautiful. It's a great blender as well. So, and you'll see there's some things that are blended with happy birthday and like Immortal Child and things like that coming up that I like as well. So anyway, this is very, very nice. I've not melted it on its own yet. As you can see here, I've not melted any of them. But I'm happy I have those in my collection. Something that Devin Thompson, who she's Tennessee girl or Tennessee gal, and I think it's the year she was born, like, she's young compared to me. She's like mid 80s. So anyone who was born in the 80s onward, you're all younger than me. I was born in the 70s. She recommended this on her video. She says this is a top scent for her bedroom melt, and it's Rosemary's Baby, and that is bedtime bath, rosemary mint, and herbal lavender. I really like this. I should say this too, any of these clams, I melt only 1 cube per warmer because Super Tarts just jam packs their oils. It's very true. Yeah, you pay a premium, $4.25 American for one of these clams, but I only use 1 cube each time I melt it in each warmer. So I do feel it goes a long way. This is beautiful. Yeah, I would highly recommend that as well. I think that Devin is completely correct in saying that. It is beautiful. You have to like herbal lavender, but the bedtime bath kind of rounds it up a bit. One that Sasha from Sasha Isms kind of got me onto was Mr. Myers. This is one of those polarizing scents that either you love it or you don't. And this is Fresh Fallen Leaves, Fireside, and Vanilla Bean Noel. The Fireside probably scared me the most, but I think I received a sample from either a D-Stash or was it one of my orders from Super Tarts where there was a Mr. Myers cube in there, and it smelled amazing. Vanilla Bean Noel was a great rounder, a great blender for this one. So there you go. This is just so good. It's kind of masculine, but it's beautiful. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's masculine, but not a cologne masculine, which is good because sometimes the girl just doesn't need all that cologne. Something I never got around to melting during the month of April was Die Hard. I purchased this from Christy. Die Hard is pine needles and sugar cookies. So I haven't melted this yet. I just didn't feel like it was the right time of year. So I'll likely melt this in the fall or whatever. I'm at the point now that I'm so full, my collections are so full now that I'm like, I'll just melt whatever. I used to be hardcore seasonal, but now like you can see, like I did a melting basket of a company versus a, what did I say? Just like piling a basket full of things that I think would be seasonally appropriate. I like this on cold though. I really enjoy it. I think it smells great. I actually get more of the cookie than I get the pine needles, but I imagine the pine needles will probably come out a little bit more when warmed. So just do that there. Oh, and the big surprise for me, I did say this in another video, was Arwen from the Lord of the Melts collection. This is Magically Delicious and Cotton Candy Frosting. This is really cold. This is really weak on cold in the scent, and I was like, oh man, well, I'll try melting it on its own. Holy cow, my goodness. At least, like, these clowns are older. So this is from October. This one is from, oh, they're both from October. So these are from October of 2017. And I think the one that I melted was a little earlier than that, because I tried to, if I've got the writing on the bottom to tell me how old they are, try to do obviously melt the oldest one. I think that other one might have been from June or July of 2017 as well. But anyway, this packed a punch. At first I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna probably have to use it as a blender, you know, whatever. No, it was absolutely creamy deliciousness. Loved this in my my great room space. Thought that was great. So I had a great experience. I do feel that although this is rare for me to say, but I think that Arwen needs a little bit of cure time to get its full capacity, potential, I guess. Okay, something that I was going to toss, like not toss physically, like I wasn't gonna throw it away, but that I was gonna offer it up, but I actually found a way to love this. This is Lucky Lemons from Super Tarts. This is lemon curd mixed with our Lucky Charms Magically Delicious. As you can see, I've done 4 cubes there. This is brand new. Now, I'm gonna pull the other thing here. The way that I found that I've liked this, I melted 1 cube in each of my warmers, like 1 cube in the topper, let's say, in my warmers on their own without blending. And I was like, ooh, there's something about this I don't like, which I love lemon, and like cereal is kind of, it sort of reminds me a little bit of like Fruit Loops. And maybe that's what it is, because I'm not a huge Fruit Loops fan. But I found a way to love this. So what I did is I took the other 2 cubes, put 1 in each of my warmers in my great room, and mixed it with the Omen. And I know that Borg, which might as well, since we're here, Borg from the Tart Treks collection is the Omen blended with sweet lemon curd. It's slightly different. This is not sweet lemon curd. Well, it's lemon curd with Magically Delicious. So, I mean, they're very similar, but I will talk about Borg in a sec, but they're very different as well. I think I'm keeping the Lucky Lemons because of the Omen, and I'm really going to try using Lucky Lemons and the Omen, of course, but the Lucky Lemons to use as a blender in areas, just because I don't think it's my favorite scent on its own. I know other lemon scents that I enjoy more, and since I'm here on Borg, this was fabulous. I purchased this in a D-stash. Again, the Omen blended with sweet lemon curd, 1 cube per time, melted in my bathroom. This is absolutely amazing. Hands down, I would get a BAM bag of this for sure. I don't know if I go as far as a super pan, but this is fantastic. That 1 cube, I actually, for the rare, that doesn't happen often, I left it in my bathroom 18-watt melter for 2 days straight. Like, obviously turn it off, but normally I turn it off and then cool out the wax and put something new in there. I actually turn it on again and let it melt through again. It smells so good. So I'd highly recommend this one. It was a surprise for me. Okay, but back onto the multiples. I did buy, I'll talk about the one that's intact here. This is the original. So it's just crisp spearmint leaves paired with clementine. And this is really nice. And I realized that I love like orangey type note scents mixed with things. So this is the spearmint in my bathroom. So I did purchase this in a D-stash, but I also in a different D-stash, I purchased a full super pan. This was full super pan of that same scent, but I've been like literally, I chopped it up a while ago and the bags get so grody, but chopped it up, and this is what I used in my bathroom. And when this is done, I will most certainly go on to that clam that I just showed you earlier. Oh yes, one of my favorites, probably my favorite bathroom scent comes from Super Tarts, and that's Minerva. So Minerva is pink sugar and laundry, but don't let the pink sugar scare you if you're not a big into pink sugar itself, because it's mostly laundry. And I don't know what, sort of smells like Bounce versus Gain. I'm finding I don't like Gain as much. It smells like a nice Bounce sheet. I really do enjoy Minerva, and again, the strength and the power from this. I mean, I melted this in 4 different times because, again, I only use 1 melt per. I think Chrissy's got a couple at her house that I've purchased from her already. I'm just waiting to fill up a box and send it over to me, but I really love that. I would get that in a super pan, a couple band bags, depending on what came first. It is definitely a scent that I love, and it does not need a lot of cure time at all. Something that's new to me that totally surprised me is Casper, and I'll show you the full clam that I have before I go into the band bag that it's very little left. See if I can get this in focus. All right, well, down below it says toasted marshmallows, vanilla bean Noel, cornbread, and Mexican fried rice, Mexican fried ice cream. So there's Casper there. So on cold, this is really nice. And then I got a band bag, part of the pre-order. I'm like, I'll melt the band bag first and just throw it on a piece or so. And if I don't like it, I'll de-stash it, whatever. Wow, I love this. The aroma that came from this was absolutely amazing. This is a bakery scent, but it's not an ooey gooey caramelly bakery scent, which I appreciate because I'm not into ooey gooey, as you probably know this by now. Anyway, Casper is definitely a repurchase for me. I would even get that in a super pan if it became available. Something that when I was pulling for my melting basket for the month of April, when I was pulling for the basket, I'm like, I have a lot of this one scent. I gotta slow my roll on it because I have a lot. I purchased an almost full super pan in a de-stash of Twilight's Immortal Child. In this bag, as mentioned before, I purchased from Healthy Waxy Wonders. This is a large bakery bag. You can get there are many vendors that have them out there. I chopped this up, and so I have Immortal Child in this way. And then I also have it in this band bag here. Oh, sorry, and it's lavender cream, pink sugar, strawberry cake, which is Go to Sleep and Happy Birthday. So if you guys remember, I have Go to Sleep and Happy Birthday that I've already showed you. And I actually had a whole other band bag that was like 6/8, I don't know, 3/4 full. It's complete because I did complete it in my like my monthly challenge. So anyway, this is wonderful. It's one of my favorite bedroom scents. So I would definitely repurchase down the road, but right now I've got a lot of it, so I don't really need too much more. Okay, a staple, a tried, tested, and true. I'm just gonna see if I can move this around a little bit here, because it's gonna get a little full. Is another scent that I would say this needs some cure time. It needs some marinating. It needs some time to like chill out and relax. And the scent notes come out the longer that you keep it. So this is Beauty and the Beast, which is one of my top favorite scents from Super Tarts. And that's Sweet Blackberries and Magically Delicious. This is so good. I should have probably purchased more, like 2 or 3 band bags on this particular pre-order, but I did not. But with that said, I have 1, 2, 3 of these that were purchased on Wax Wednesday, and one of them was not. I think at one point I had 6 of these, and I have given some to friends. So, yeah, like that's December, October, December, yeah. So anyway, I love this scent. You guys probably know that by now. I absolutely adore it. So highly recommend that one. It's definitely sold out very quickly on the website when it is restocked. So if it does come back in band bags like over here, band bags like I was showing you over here, I would most certainly purchase it multiples, I think, next time. Another one I'm happy to have have more. You can see the color differences. She used like a blue here, and this is like greeny blue. So it wasn't just a dream. Pink sugar, lavender cream, and peppermint. Beautiful bedtime scent. I purchased this one from a D-Stash, and this one I got in a pre-order. Love that one. I would definitely, oh yeah, with B&B, so I would get like 2 super pans of that in the future if I possibly could. With it almost, it wasn't just a dream. I would probably get maybe a super pan, but definitely a couple bam bags of that one. All right, moving on. Something that was just recently added to her Twilights collection was Rosalie, and that's Twisted Peppermint and Coconut Cream Pie. This is absolutely beautiful. She's done sidekicks in this since. I don't know if she's done a super pan in it yet. So sidekicks, and she did bam bags and such. I would definitely get a super pan in this, or probably 2 bam bags down the road. Obviously, here you go. But again, these are multiples. Like, you can tell which ones I love, right? Like, I think that's pretty obvious. Oh, great one that I'm always holding on to for you know, when I'm sick. This is from the Rock Paper Scissors Rock Paper Scissors collection, which is like Big Bang. And that's Sheldon, Spearmint and Rosemary Mint. This is beautiful, especially when you are sick. So that's why I've been saving it for the times that down the road I'm sure I'll get sick. I tend to get sick at least twice a year, once in the summer and once majorly in the winter time. So at least it's been historically, that's been the case. Magically Delicious, this has been, you've probably seen this obviously throughout this video and blended with other things. Magically Delicious is Lucky Charms cereal, with marshmallow, yeah. So Lucky Charms cereal. It's a great blender. I don't know if I would melt it on its own, but I'm happy to have that to blend it with things. Oh, trying to break things over here. The last cookie that I have left, I purchased this during Wax Wednesday. This is Bob Shaving Cream Coconut Shavings and Seaside. I have not melted this yet, but when I do, I'm definitely gonna see if I need more of that. It does smell really good on cold. I love anything with shaving cream for the most part. The Office, you guys have heard me talk about The Office before. Not my favorite. I haven't tried her Starbucks coffee. Like, I love Predator. Predator so far is like the best. But this Office is Vanilla Bean Noel Sugar Cookies and World's Best Boss Coffee. And then in that order, that's exactly how I smell everything. So it's just super sweet for me. I want it to be more coffee. That's my preference. And we have Percy here. We have a Rain and Lemon Curd. This is okay. I know that my friend Kim really loves this one. It's okay for me. I thought I really loved it, and then I was melting it the other day in my bathroom. That's where I tend to melt this type of scent, is in my bathroom. And I was like, oh, there's something in there. I don't know if it's the rain or I don't know if it's her lemon curd that I'm not like finicky on. Like, I like the Lucky Lemons, but I like it blended with other things. Like Tarts Borg, how it's blended. I don't know if it's her lemon curd I'm not as fancy on, or if, I guess, the rain's okay in here. So anyway, I don't know if I would repurchase that one myself. This I purchased in a D-Stash from Christy. This is Sisters, Anna and Elsa, Sugar Cookies Marshmallow, Cotton Candy Ice Cream. This is good. I have melted on its own and blended it with things. It's nice. It's kind of one of those scents where I think it's a good blender if you have something that's really, really strong, and kind of like Magically Delicious is a blender for everything. I wouldn't say this is my favorite on its own, because it's just sweet. That's all it is. It's just sweetness. So I like it. I'm glad I got it, but definitely I'm going to be blending with it. Nova Prime, love this one. I would definitely get a couple bam bags of this. Bakery Shop Sweet Lemon Meringue and Blackberry Cream. Again, Brandy's Blackberry is amazing. So I really love that. I would definitely get a couple clams in that. Oh, Bake and Bake. Now this is what I wish I got a whole pan, super pan in this. This is blending zucchini bread and our signature sugar cookie and our sweet cream. This is beautiful. Definitely would get a super pan in this if it was ever offered as such. I'm running out of space. It's getting very full in this video. All right, I'm gonna go really quick here, guys. Twilight's Emmett. Really like this one. It surprised me. I've only melted 2 cubes. Really good. Very surprising, but happily surprised. Bloody Face, love this for the bathroom. This, Emmett, I should say. Emmett is Woodsy Pine and Strawberry Juice. The strawberry juice is really good. Really good. Blood Orange, Rain, and Pink Sugar for Bloody Face. I get mostly the rain and then the orange and then the pink sugar. Really love this for the bathroom. Oh, this is so good. So rich. Again, this is the almond with her blackberries. It's so good. Full House, I've melted this before. This is cookie jar, sweet cream, cotton candy, and marshmallows. This is great. I'd probably get a bag of that if I had the option. And same with Gollum. Duck feet I've not melted yet. So I can't really tell you my opinion on this one. It's ice lemonade, sweet lollipops, and orange creamsicle. But I do like all those types of scents. This one, I would definitely get a bag of it. Slytherin, which is honeydew, melon, blackberry, and white tea. Love this one. Hermione, which is magically delicious, and strawberry-filled cannolis. This is actually really nice. I have melted, not this, obviously, this clam, but I have melted this in the past. Very nice. Ron, I don't know. I have some stuff coming to me from VCS or Vintage Chic Scents that I think that I like a little bit more. Magically Delicious and Creamy Orange Sherbet. It's very good. It's a creamy orange. It's a creamy orange. It's very nice, but I think I like somewhat like another company's version of it a little bit more. Have not tried, or yeah, no, I have not tried this one yet. There's a clam missing, but I did purchase this in a D-stash. This is Voldemort. Cactus and sea salt, ocean breeze, vanilla bean, Noel, red delicious, apple, the almond. So it's the almond and cactus and sea salt. This is, I'm going to be melting that in my bathroom, so I don't really have much of an opinion. Same with this one. I have not tried Silver Surfer, the almond blended with Jaws, which I have Jaws right here. And of course, earlier on, I told you guys that I had the almonds, so like great blenders. So let's go on to, keep on Brody's Bounty. Which is Jaws, sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear mixed with blackberry preserves. That is really good. I would probably get a bag in that. Tate, I probably only, this is a full clam still. I probably would only get this, maybe one more clam. I'm not like, I like violet more than I like Tate, but this is sweater weather, cotton candy, and blackberry. So cotton candy and blackberry, same scent notes as violet, except for violet had peppermint and this has sweater weather. And I know a lot of people, Brandy's made super pans in the Tate and violet mixed together. One of my favorites for the fall is chai tea, creamy cheesecake, and clove as Hedwig from the Wizards collection. I love this one. I would get a bag of that for sure. I don't think I would get a super pan because that's definitely a seasonal thing for me. I love Twilight's Jasper. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's Satsuma and White Clouds. So White Clouds is like a laundry scent, and orange. Like I love orange for the bathroom. So I exclusively melted this in the bathroom. I would definitely get a bag of this for sure. I have not melted this. This is Ellen. This is from a D-stash that I purchased. Ellen is the pink sugar and the Jaws blended together. This one surprised me. I would not get a bag but if I always had one clam in and around one clam or two, I'd be happy. Bella's Blood, which is pomegranate, back apple, and sweet lolly. This is really good. Actually, it surprised me. Pomegranate isn't normally my thing, but I actually really did enjoy this and thought it was really nice. And I melted a whole clam of that already. From the Once Upon a Time, it's Swan, Blonde Moment, Lemon, and Pink Chiffon. I've not melted this yet. I did purchase this in a D-stash. I have not melted it, but I know, again, Devin Thompson really loves that one. This one I have melted before in the past. I just have this clam left. It's April from the Tarts collection. Ginger ale, mac apple, marshmallow, cotton candy. This is really nice. I really enjoy this, but I like the mac apple more towards early fall. But with the ginger ale, I'm gonna give it a shot closer to summer. One that I have not tried, I bought it in the D-stash, is Flash, and that's fresh picked strawberries, sweet lemonade, and a creamy cake. So I don't have any opinion on that one. I have, although this is a full clam, I have melted a full, this is from the Wax Wednesdays, you can see here. I have gone through an entire data, which is lavender cream, pear slices, and sugar cookies. This is really good. I really enjoy this one. And lastly, we have Misery. Misery is pie crust and leaves, and I have melted a full clam of this once before. I really enjoy this. Tarts Data I would probably get in a bag, but Misery I'd probably just stick with a clam or two. That's at the two at the most, and the clam that I have is probably fine. So you guys, that's the rundown of what's left. It does seem like a lot. It is still a lot. But what I will say is that I melted through a lot of stuff, so as I'm sure you probably already saw. So you guys, thanks very much for sticking around and taking the time out of your day to watch my video here. As always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye.